Hello all and a very warm welcome once again. We are into the new episode of podcast at IIPG, and today once again we have a young MHA professional. She is a student here at IIPH Gandhinagar and she is studying in the first year, Master of Hospital Administration, and you are Aishwarya, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you just give a brief introduction of yourself, Aishwarya?
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Dr. Aishwarya Chauhan. I'm a dentist. I am from Dehradun and I have done my BDS from Dehradun itself.
Okay, so you have done BDS, so you are already working in public health domain. I mean, you have already worked with the community. I think you might have done some practice, right, in your bachelor's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
with community.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
great. So, what inclined you to choose Master of Hospital Administration field? You know, you might have gone to MDS also, but you have specifically chosen this field, MHA. So, any specific reason behind that?
Yes, sir. So, since the very beginning, I can remember that I always wanted to help people. And over the years, when I was growing up, I realized that I can do so by becoming a doctor. So eventually, I decided to be a doctor one day, and I became one. But during that process, I realized that I wanted to make a bigger impact on people. And being a clinician as well, I would have done that. But that would have been at a smaller scale
Yeah.
as compared to hospital industry. So I understood that exposure, the kind of exposure I want of making a bigger impact on people and on a bigger scale, I could do by being a part of healthcare industry.
That is really a nice thought, well thought. Like you want to directly, I mean, help people, and the place where you can take care of people is like mostly healthcare facilities and big hospitals, because of which you have chosen this area, this domain of Master of Hospital Administration. You are from Dehradun, right?
Yes, sir.
So, like, what is famous about Dehradun? Right now you are in Gujarat, but like, what is Dehradun famous for?
So Dehradun is basically famous for its beauty. It's basically surrounded by mountains.
Okay.
And it's close to Rishikesh. Rishikesh is the yoga capital of our country. So that is what Dehradun is basically famous for because of its beauty, its mountains, Himalayas.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So right now, like, you might not be feeling much cold here in Gujarat. We feel really cold in this winter, but this season for you here in Gujarat will, I mean, is not much impacting your overall health.
No, not actually, because I'm quite used to of very wintry weather, like very cold.
Yeah.
But comparatively to, like, if I compare Dehradun's weather and Gujarat's weather, it's two different things completely. So I'm very much happy here according to the weather, if you talk about. Happy and comfortable.
Okay. And like, were there any hurdles or any obstacles while choosing your master's degree from after doing BDS? Like, your parents had some different thoughts, or your family members said that no, I think you should choose this field and not this field, or any other feelings or other thoughts for not choosing the field, and you might have convinced them to do this course, or it was really a smooth journey. How it was, I mean, from switching from bachelor's to master's. I mean, sorry, I mean, like, taking the decision was good or tough?
So actually, it has been, I'll be very honest, it has been a roller coaster ride. And actually, in the beginning, they were quite reluctant about it. But I'm really thankful to my mother. She inspires me every day. And the main thought about it was that I wanted to convince my mother. Because I knew that if I will be able to convince her, I'll be able to convince everybody. So she had been my support system the entire time. And she is still that to me. And I'm really thankful to her and grateful to all the people around me. It has been quite tough journey as well, but due to her, I'm able to go through.
Okay, so as you said, they were very reluctant. So who was more reluctant, and what were the other thoughts that were going on in the mind?
So as you know, like MHA, like hospital industry is all known about the doctors.
Yeah.
You know, whenever a movie gets blockbuster hit, it is known by the actors, not by the people who have worked in it.
Yes.
It's all a teamwork, actually. It's not like that. I'll say for same for the healthcare industry. It's just not about the doctors, but all the people. It's a teamwork. Whenever hospitals come in, hospital is like top at top rank or top three or top 10 as well. It's just not by the doctors, but the whole industry, the whole team works. So,
Yes.
you know, they were not much known about it. So, of course, I had to make them understand about the whole thing. So, eventually, they understood it.
Yeah. I got it. So like, only doctors will be able to succeed in this kind of industry, and there is no role of hospital managers and hospital administrators, but you have very well convinced them, because of which you are here today. And like I would like to ask you that since 6 months you are here, right?
Yes.
Almost 6 months. So like once this is over.
Yes.
Okay, so like in bachelor's, in BDS, you might have learned many things. So like in this last 6 months, have you been able to apply the things in your masters, and what things you were able to apply?
One thing that I can relate from my master's and my post-graduation to my post-graduation is that the way I was taught in my master's, in my graduation as well, the way to build a rapport with people, how to talk to them, how to understand them, how to be around people. That was taught in my graduation, and that is something being taught in my post-graduation as well. So because I have been there, I have dealt with patients, I have been around people like different kind of people, different mindsets as well. So I'm able to apply that here as well in a very easier manner.
Yeah. So what I derived from this is like you learn communication skills, plus just not communication skills, but how to tackle different mind, different people. So that's what you have learned. That is really a nice point that you mentioned. And you are here since last 6 months. So now this question I'm asking is, I want a response more from your heart and just not from your mind. Like what things you love the most about this campus till now? I mean, you are enjoying, but it's just not about teaching, learning, mentors, faculties, but anything and everything. What do you love the most till now? The one thing that you really like about this campus.
So I'll be very honest. I love everything about this campus. If you talk about the infrastructure, the place it is located, it's right beside Sabarmati River and it's away from the noisy
Peaceful place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that I really appreciate about this place is that the people here, the people, the faculty, the people who are organizing and who are in this whole, organizing this college, people working here, they are so nice and they are so sweet. The fact that they listen, I feel that listen, everybody, talk about communication skills, but I feel listening is one of the major skill that we require. And here people, our faculties, everybody is ready to listen. And the fact that they're ready to listen and implement it is a huge thing. Because whether it's a bad feedback or a good feedback, they are ready to listen and implement it. Nobody gets offended here.
Okay. So some unique answers coming from your side. Like you said that people here listen to your feedback and try to improvise it. Anything it may be, like it may be infrastructure, admin, teaching, anything. So that's really good feedback for IITG. And like as you said that you have already chosen this masters of doing hospital administration course, as you will progress in this course, there are plethora of things you will learn, like hospital management, like operational excellence, like medical legal issues. You will learn about quality in hospitals. You will learn about human resource management in hospitals. So there are lots and lots of things. So you have any specific target that this is the subject where I would like to do a specialization.
So I really like to feel consultancy and healthcare information system. Being a
Okay.
manager of it, I like these two fields a lot. And I do, see myself
Mhm.
being a part of it eventually. Like for right now, if I talk about, because I'm here for the past 6 months, I have, as much as I've got to know about this course, right now, if we talk about it, yes, these are the two things that I am really into.
Okay. And where do you see yourself after maybe 5 years? You have future goals and where you would like to be placed or where you would like to be seen yourself in next maybe couple of years.
Whereas I eventually down the line see myself attaining the greatest heights I can. And in fact, I always can. I would like to expand myself as much as I can. And I would like to attain the greatest of all the rank in this hospital administration post office. And of course, because I feel that I have the capability to be at the top. So I eventually see myself getting the best.
Okay, great. Ashwara, it was really nice talking with you over some concepts of hospital administration. And I hope this conversation will really be beneficial for those who are listening and those who will be, applying for master's course. Any one advice that you would like to give to the fresh students who are just in the completion of their bachelor's, that why they should opt this kind of field?
At last, I would just like to encourage everyone to embrace the experimental learning and understanding that sky is not the limit, but it's actually a huge journey for personal growth and understanding what you want in life eventually, where you see yourself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Aishwarya. It was really insightful conversation with you, and this will really give meaning to many people's career. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.